Hello Rangers, we are back. We are back with a brand new build video today. I know it's been a really long time, but there wasn't really anything interesting to do in this game currently just because infestations didn't touch the spot. So I didn't really want to, I don't know, just thought I'd change it for a bit. But obviously this build video here, what I'm showing today, it's been long in production. It's back to being a GHOUL. Um, It's probably the best GHOUL build you're going to get out there. It's extremely quick, and I rarely notice. There's loads of perk cards on there basically what make you feel invincible, but at the same time, you never feel like you're going to reload ever again, and I'll show you why as we go along. But I'm glad if you've stayed with the channel while you've been waiting for a new build video. Thank you so much. And let's get straight into it. Same format as always. This one's called the Ultimate GHOUL. We'll jump straight into it. We can run raids, head hunts by itself, grunt hunts easily, any end-game content. I've tested it rigorously over time. This will get you through any situation as a GHOUL in the game, and you know, something is what everyone should work towards. Obviously it's an end-game build because obviously someone's got a comment on how this is just for end-game players, but I'm making the point of telling everyone this is an end-game build. And there we go. Let's get straight into the specials. As you can see, there's so many 10s here. It's unreal because there's going to be a lot of 15s as well. So there's going to be a 10 in strength, a 10 in perception, a 10 in endurance, 3 in charisma. We're not really bothered about charisma on this one, so don't worry about it. And we've got a 3 in intelligence, a 10 in agility, and a 10 in luck. Remember, if you're still with the channel or you're new to the channel, I timestamp all my videos so you don't have to waste your time listening to me ramble on about my build for about 20 minutes. So feel free to use the timestamps and scroll across, take screenshots, anything you need, use it that way. And that's your specials. Let's get straight into the perk cards. As always, we love doing perk cards on this channel. There's a lot of usual suspects here, but we'll get to that later. Let's get straight into legendary perk cards. As always, I always explain the legendary perk cards situation for lower or mid-tier players. Legendary perk cards, especially legendary special perk cards, increase your special points. So as you will see as you go along in my build video, you'll see that I have 15s across the board, and you'll be like, well, we only put 10 in that one. Here's the reason why. It's legendary perk cards. So let's start from the top. We have legendary luck, +5 luck, and +5 luck perk points. Perk points cap at 15, so there you go, you get that nice bump because you've got legendary luck on. We've got legendary endurance for the +5 endurance, and legendary perception for the +5 perception. Legendary agility again, +5, and legendary strength +5. And because we're GHOUL, we can use exclusive perk cards only associated with GHOUL builds. My preference is Action Diet. On kills, heal 8%, 8 HP, and reduce how feral you are by 5%, so you can consistently keep your feral meter up and keep you in a good situation. As we're not looking to go feral on this GHOUL build, we're looking to stay neutral. And they are your legendary perk cards in this one. Feel free to tell me what you would change. I'm always open to suggestions, reworked. That's how I've always worked on this channel. I really hope you're going to enjoy it. I'm glad to be doing a build video again, because it has been a while. Let's get into strength. Like I said before, it's finished at a 15 now, so really good. We're going to get plenty on it. As always, if you've been with us for a while, we have travelling pharmacy on, weight of all chems, including stimpaks, reduced by 9%. We are a GHOUL, so we can be utilising chems a lot, which is really useful for the GHOUL build to keep stacking that damage as high as possible. So we want to reduce that. We've got easy target, +75% range damage to crippled targets. We're definitely going to be fatsing on this build. We're definitely going to be crippling for the extra damage there, so 75. Barbarian, gain damage resistance based on strength. We're going to be bumping the strength of the GHOUL up as far as possible. Extra carry weight, the higher your strength, the extra carry weight, the higher damage resistance as well, across the board. We're going to be utilising Bullet Storm on this. Gain 9% damage per 30 ammo spent. 10 max stacks, really nice. We've got lock and load, keep half of your bullet storm stacks when you reload, +5 reload speed stack. We have another perk card which is going to affect this perk card later, and I'll be explaining that to you because I don't think a lot of build videos explain to you how there's another perk card which can help you never lose a full stack of bullet storm. It's very chance based, but we're going to get to it later. So remember, lock and load is going to be important for down the line in the build. We've got Bandolier, ballistic weapon ammo weighs 9% less. And we've got Brick Wall. When your glow is high, it makes you immune to staggering attacks. This card is mainly for the raid, or high-end enemies in infestation, especially if you get overwhelmed, you get staggered. This will completely resist it for you. So keep that glow up, and that means you'll always have a massive stagger resistance in game. We're going to go to Perception at a 15. Number crunching your weapons have a 2% increased damage per AP cost. We're going to have moderately high AP on this build, so we're going to get plenty of damage in there. We've got Torment, and you deal 20% more damage per crippled limb your target has, especially useful inside any high-end enemies, any boss encounters. The more you cripple, the more damage you do. It's natural, it's really easy to do. We've got Tank Kill, your ranged weapons ignore 40% armor. Really nice card there. They'll be bumping the damage up. We've got Concentrated Fire at a 3. Focus Fire to gain +3 accuracy and damage per shot. So we can basically have infinite range throughout the game. We can pretty much shoot everything else, and it's going to be really easy. It is easy mode turned on, but that's the way it is. Awareness, gain more fats accuracy based on your perception. Another really nice card there. It always fats up and get the facts accuracy up, so we can always be staying in the fight. We've got Downranger, 10% damage to far enemies. I've kept this one toned down because there's not many that far enemies, so we can close the gap really quick on this build. It's about running around, quick shooting, getting out of the situation. And we've got Fast Fighting, gain 50% of your bonus movement speed as reload speed. Really nice card there, so we reload real quick when we do have to reload. Remember, there's a trick to this build, so there's plenty of times where you won't have to actually reload at all. It will just auto reload for you. Next we have Endurance at rank 15 now. We've got Life Giver, gain more max HP per point in Endurance. So we've maxed that out, so that's going to work really nice. We've got Ironclad, armor provides 25% more protection, doubled wearing a matching set. So we're wearing a matching set on this build, so really nice, plenty of damage being done. We've got True Hiker, food and drinks weights are reduced by 9%. Still like to carry a lot of food and drink. I carry a lot of Toxic Goo. Toxic Goo helps you to keep your ferrometer up in game, and it also helps to keep your glow up as well, and that is your health. Glow is important for the duel, so always remember, carry lots of Toxic Goo or anything that gives you great radiation. It will work for you, and especially your buff drinks, anything like that where you like to carry in abundance. The True Hikers really helps. We've got Adamantine Skeleton. GHOUL has a tendency to break its limbs really quick, sometimes, not all the time. So I like to put Adamantine Skeleton on there to gain limb damage reduction based on your joints, so we're really high. We've got Hardy, take 45% less damage from explosions. Again, really nice card there. Extra damage resistance means we stay in the fight, we stay good. Stats change, you will never mutate from rads, and Radaway will never kill mutations. Obviously it's a mutations build, everyone has mutations, get with it. And we've got Glowing Gut, irradiated food and drink grants 300% more rads. So if I take that Toxic Goo or any piece of food that causes radiation, now it does 300% more for my rads, keeping my glow even higher. So really nice card, essential for me, especially as I run GHOUL. So that is the Glowing Gut. Strange in numbers, positive mutations effects are plus 25% stronger if teammates are mutated too. So everyone's going to be mutated. So as long as you're in a team and you're sharing this card, everyone's going to double the benefits of being mutated all aboard. And then we've got Tenderizer. Each attack makes your target take increased damage. We're going to be firing that quick with this drop, the gun we're using, and we're going to be processing through enemies that quick. The damage is unreal, and you'll see as we go along. We've got Intelligence at around 3, Field Surges, Stimpaks, and Radaway heal for 60% faster. Nice card there, really help with the duel. And Curator, the benefits of bobbleheads and magazines last twice as long. I just like to have this on. If I am running around and using these, the longer they last, the better for me. I don't feel guilty about using my bobbleheads that way, because I don't feel free to sell them on. Next we have Agility at 15. We've got Gunslinger. Your range weapons do plus 12% weak spot damage. So we're getting into the important part of agility now, and we're going to see how all the other cards are going to end up benefiting these cards. Are going to be marrying up with each other. So we've got 12% weak spot damage. Really nice there. Headshots. Bellies for the death claws there will cause extra damage. We've got Gunslinger Expert, +1 range weak spot damage per onslaught stat, +3 max stats. We are going to see onslaught on this one, so don't worry, you will see how much damage and equity we get in return there for the damage put numbers. We've got Gorilla, you do +20% range damage to your two close enemies. Really nice card again there, plenty of damage. We've got Gorilla Expert, +1 reload speed per onslaught stat, +3 max stats. So we're getting more onslaught stacks now, meaning more damage, but now with Gorilla Expert, extra reload speed. So our reload speed is going to be insane. Sometimes you won't even notice you've reloaded. We've got Gorilla Master, +5 range damage to close enemies per onslaught stat, +5 max stats. So the stats getting higher and higher now, meaning we're going to cause more damage and quicker reload speed. And we've got a chance to evade attacks based on agility. Agility is really high, so we're going to be evading a lot of damage. Really nice. And gun food, because I'm super lazy and I love gun food. Fat swaps targets on kills with 30% damage to your next target. So every target you're swapping, even more damage. So imagine the higher AP you've got, you know, sweep a room in a click of your finger and in probably one magazine. We've got a look at a 15, the same magazine, one magazine, yeah. We've got a look now. A look again is going to be generating more fats, more AP, and more damage, and more protection, and quicker reload. Fats does a lot for this build, as you'll see. We've got Grim Reaper Sprint. Any kills in Fats restores action points based on your luck. So what as you're going to see later on, I kill that quick, I'm just putting my action points back up. It's gradually restoring all the time, so I can stay in the fight longer and never have to leave Fats sometimes. But it's not infinite. We've got better criticals. Fat criticals now do +100% damage, so higher damage than the Fats. Criticals is insane now. You can take down Death Claws with a snap of your finger, and it's done. We've got Ricochet, gain a chance to deflect range attacks based on luck. Again, we're going to be avoiding damage for sweeping past us, and we don't need to worry about it. We've got 4-leaf Clover now. Misses in Fats now contributes to a crit meter based on your luck. This is very chance based, but it's a really nice card to have on it, and sometimes it always works. We've got Class 3, the negative effects of mutations are reduced by 75%. We've got 40 spots. Weak point damage is increased by 15%. Really nice card there as a GHOUL exclusive card, and it's going to be getting extra damage for us, especially on the critical hits on weak points. And now for the last one, what's going to marry up with everything else, and I'll explain something later from Lock and Load if you remember when I was explaining on strength. Lock and Load, 36% chance to instantly reload your entire magazine when empty. GHOUL exclusive card, so remember this. So we're going to go back now. I'm going to tell you what a lot of players don't tell you about. This card and Bulletstorm absolutely love each other, because if Wild West activates while I still have a full stack of Bulletstorm, but I'm about to reload to half that stack, if Wild West hits while you're reloading, you never lose the stacks because it insta-reloads. It reloads for you. So just bleed the magazine out and chance that you get Wild West hands, and you'll never lose Bulletstorm stacks ever again. You could only lose Bulletstorm stacks if this Wild West hands doesn't hit. And honestly, it hits so much, you don't worry about it. So Wild West and Bulletstorm, really essential for this build to almost never reload again. And you're going to love it when it happens. So those are your perk cards there for the GHOUL Commando. It's going to be a wild one. We're going to make hopefully lots of views from this video and lots of debates again. I love to see the debates about my builds, so let's do that. Let's now go into weapons, stats, mutations, the whole thing. Do you remember, guys? So let's remember where we are at. We're finishing at a base HP of 500, AP 352. Standard damage on the gun right now is 112. Damage resistance is 511. Poison resistance 111. Fire resistance 246. Energy resistance 627. 90 Chiral resistance. Radiation resistance 95. We're going into effect. Sadly, our lunchbox is in effect right now, as I was playing the other day. But as you can see, that's going on right now. Not much, doesn't do much for extra damage, so hopefully it doesn't really affect this build. Currently, we are a GHOUL, so remember, It will tell you where you're up to with your feral meter. So I'm currently wonderful. That's the highest you can be. That is a +3 endurance, plus 30% HP, and 3% strength. So remember, keep that feral meter up. You need to stay wonderful for the extra perks for that. Next, we'll move into mutations I'm running on this build. So here we go. We've got adrenal reaction, +5 damage per kill while kill streak. Stacking those kill streak damages right now. We've got bird bombs at a +4 agility, 9% fall speed, -75% fall speed. I'll just be calling out the positives rather than the negatives. Chameleon, I don't really need to explain that. It's one I wanted to get rid of for a bit, but I was running mutants for a while, so it had to stack up with that. So invisible in combat if unarmed and stationary. Next we have Eagle-Eyes, they're +50% critical damage. Our critical damage should be so high you'll see as we go along. We've got +4 perception, Egghead at +6 intelligence, so we make up for how dumb our GHOUL is. Electronically charged, with 40% chance to deal 25% energy damage to melee attackers. Nice little nice little mutation there, I do appreciate that one. We've got Emph at the +6% damage taken, -25% team damage taken, grounded +100% energy resistance, healing factor +3% health regen, -14 on chem effects there, which is not great, but we're going to keep it on anyway because it will work out in the end. It always does. We're a herbivore, of course, 2 times the benefits of veggies. Herd mentality. We've got Marsupial for +20% carry weight, 300% jump height. Really important card. Everyone runs Marsupial. Get new Marsupial. It makes the game feel so much better. We've got Plague Walker and Poison Aura stealing with your diseases. We can't get diseases no more, so it's a dumb card to have, so don't have it on. It's a dumb mutation to have on, so if you are building a brand new build where I'm this GHOUL, forget about putting Plague Walker on. We've got Scaly Skin for the +50%, 50 energy resistance, 50 damage resistance. Speed Demon on the reload speed and move speed there at the 30-20% push. We've got Talons, +25% unarmed damage, +25% bleed damage over time. Twisted Muscles on the -30% accuracy, +25% melee damage, +50% limit damage, which is important for our perk cards for crippling there. So really nice card to have on. It's going to help us out in the end. And Unstable Isotopes for the 10% chance to deal 10 fire and rounds to melee attackers. And there you go. They are your mutations. Feel free to use the ones you want, or tell me what you would change to make this build better. I know a lot of people debate on other things in my build videos. Tell me what mutations you'd think would be better for me to run on this. Please let me know. Sorry, I'm selling stuff. Let's go into the important part, the gun of choice. I run 2 guns on this build because one of these guns got massively improved recently and it's so nice to run. So I'll be showing you both guns I run on this build, but the important one I'll show first, of course, and that is the Cursed Elders Map. Everybody uses this. Everybody in the world uses this. Don't worry about it. Cursed Elders Map is still the best gun in the game. I don't care what anyone says. It's still great, and it does the job. So Cursed Elders Map. We're going to start off with that it is a quad for the extra ammo capacity. We have running Bulletstorm, and we want to keep those stacks up for that extra damage. So that is why I'm using quad. Essential for me to use quad. Great inside raids. I could solo the robot and the snake with this. I don't think I could solo the mining room. It was always better to run as a team anyway to help everyone out. We've got Rapid for the +25% weapon speed. Essential card. Never take it off. Never change it. Always keep Rapid. We've got the Fats Optimize for the -35% action point cost. Really important card right now. I'll tell you why. The less it costs to stay in Fats, the better for you, because the more damage you cause over time. It's great. Next we have Conductors. It's a 4-star. I know it's hard to get hold of, but baseline, the first 3 legendary modules you've got is all you really need for this. The 4-star is a luxury. And if you can't get it right now, don't worry, because the first 3 stars are great for this build. So Conductors, critical hits restore 10% health and action points instantly and gain 100 more over 5 seconds for players and teammates within 100-foot radius. Insane. Restore your AP and health in the blink of an eye. That's all you're doing criticals. Great, great. But it's just a luxury item, the 4-star, so don't worry about it right now. We have a hardened receiver on it, a short light barrel, a recoil composite stock, a large drum, glow sight, and suppressor for the extra sneak damage when you are sneaking. It's really nice. It's perfect. It's almost perfect. definitely a gun you want on this. All the modifications you see on there really help you to deal damage and clear it. This is the only gun you need. It'll be a great time. You'll see as you play. You really see it. And people who are watching already know Curse Out is the way to go. The second gun of choice I use is the LMG. It has come back and it is unreal. I've got paint on it right now so you won't recognise it. The light machine gun is one of the best updated guns recently. It was given some extra quality of life perks. You could put mods on there. You could change it around, put extra receivers on, barrels on, stocks on, large magazine, everything. It's so good, and I find it really nice to run. I run it with an Ultrasight 308 though, so it's expensive, but normal 308 for this gun is perfect. Let me show you what I'm currently running on this build, and that is a Furious, plus 5 damage per onslaught stat, plus 9 max stats. It's got a wrapper for the reload speed, weapon speed again, and it's got FATS optimized again. Perfect 3 stars on this gun to use, really perfect. And that is the minus 30% action point cost, and I'm running their fractures on it randomly. When crippling limbs, they explode and deal 50% explosive damage to nearby targets. So if you are in a close range situation, this would be great for you. And it's got a plus 65% damage to scorch because we're running Ultrasight. Another nice gun you can use. This is the budget gun you can actually use. So we can't get the Elder's Mark right now. Use the light machine gun. Anyone can get this. And anyone can get the first 3 stars easily. Really nice gun to use. I'll show you why it's nice to use as we play along. I have a stub barrel on there, stabilized stock, large magazine, muzzle brake, and the red Terror paint, just for that extra fear. But there we go. That is the light machine gun I use in this. They are your weapons, completely up to you. But I do recommend these are the ones you run. But there we go. Let's get into the next most important part, the heavily debated part. My armour. No one likes my armour choices, but there we go. A lot of people do, a lot of people don't. It's really expensive to get my armour, and I apologise. It's because I grinded like a lunatic on this game, and I don't expect anyone else to grind as much as I grinded for these mods on this particular build I have. It's crazy. So we are a GHOUL. We are running civil engineer armor. Really easy armor to get. Civil engineer is a great all-rounder, energy resistance, great damage resistance on this. The Brotherhood is the end game, but trust me, civil engineer is the secret end game armor, which is so good. So it is a lucid. Increased damage reductions up to 6% as your feral meter. As you feel your ferrometer, so currently it's at 6%. So my damage reduction is so high right now, but I can get my ferrometer up just by killing people now, or taking a small amount of chems so I don't get as many negatives anymore. But it's completely up to you on a lucid there. It is a powered, so it has a plus 5% action point regen. I'm going to have that on all 5 pieces, so the action point regen is very quick, goes up. Crazy. And I know everyone hates this, and I apologise, I did grind for it really hard. I have active as my 3-star, max AP increased by 20. This is so hard to get, and I completely understand. If you can't get active, feel free to choose something else on there. Or for the 3-star, maybe True Hikers, so you can have an extra perk card inside your perk card slots. If you can't get active, don't worry. This True Hiker is the way to go on that one. You just take the Traveling Pharmacy and a True Hiker off your perk cards and swap them out for some more quality of life perk cards there. That's if you can't get active. If you can get active, throw active on for the extra AP there. And it's a tanky for even more damage resistance now. The damage resistance on this build is insane. You can't die. Plus 200 damage resistance for 10 seconds while standing still. 20 seconds cooldown up to 1000 full stat. It's butt rest and deep pocket if it extra damage resistance again, and the carry weight. So really, really nice there. Tank is essential for me there, but full stat 1000 would be great. We'll go to my chest piece. Again, it's completely the same. Leg piece, arm piece here, completely the same as you can see. I think there's one piece I do have different, and that is one piece I have the limit breaker on. It's another 4-star. Each 1 arm piece reduces the cost of crit rates by 10 up to 50 on a 4-star. Another great card to use there, really like it. And we have butt rest and deep pocketed. Great cards to use. Great modifications to use on there, and that reduced critical cost is really good. Again, all the same, powered active tankers, and my chest piece is completely the same as well. Really important there. Lucid powered active tanky again, but rest deep pocketed. The damage resistance, the energy resistance, everything is just so crazy on this armor build that it's essential for you to have. And I would highly recommend you do run this build if you can run this build. Just I'll show you how good it is. Hopefully you enjoy it. Sorry my voice sounds weird. I'm under the weather, so it is what it is. And my under armor I run on this is only the marine style unclave secret operative for the +3 agility, +3 endurance, +4 strength, so extra carry weight, extra agility for the damage, and extra endurance for the survivability there. Really nice. Let's go to testing now, and that's what we all want to see. We want to see the testing phase of this. So let's go and see our boys in green, down in West Tech. Oh, I have serious controller drift right now. The left stick is drifting really bad, so I do apologise. We are going to go for the boys in green first. I'll show you the insanity of running this build. Feral meat will restore as we kill. Let's go. Did you see that? Did anyone else see that? Did you see the insanity there? Clean. I barely died. I never died. They never knew I was there, basically. It's insane. I'll show you a grunt hunt with this build. It's ridiculous. Sorry, I've not been on live for a bit, so it's a bit. It feels so weird to play. Look at that. Just so you know, if you need the toxic goo, you can collect it from West Tech yourself to fill your glow back up. My feral meat is even gone back up as well, which is crazy. It's such a nice build to run. Let's get that glow up. Down. As you can see, I barely lost any health there. I could mess around and nothing would happen to me. It is sort of crazy how efficient this build runs. Let's try for a grunt hunt just so I can show you this. It works perfectly. Bloody controller drift. Nightmare. I definitely will replace my controller today, I think. I'll have to do it. Regretfully. Fashion Night Days. I'm not really participating in Fashion Night Day this year because, do you know something? I don't feel it. And I've had about 3 glowing masks. I just gave them away anyway. I wasn't really bothered by them. Obviously, I think there's a glowing Deathclaw mask, isn't there? I don't know. I'd like that. As you can see, easy. Easy, easy, easy. You've never seen anything like this. I really, really hope you've all enjoyed... Oh, controller. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video again. I'm going to definitely be back with this. As long as you comment and tell me what you think I should change and stuff like that, I'll come back with it. I'll do this GHOUL commando again. But definitely there's going to be another couple of build videos coming up soon. Basically when I get time off work. I've been working a lot. But I really hope we can see what we can do with more build videos again. A bit more outside the norm instead of the standard ones. But I hope this build works for you. Please like and share it. Hype it if you can. Thank you very much. I'll see you at the next one.